Hey there. Happy Thursday to you. You may have noticed that I chopped my hair off. I've been having a lot of medical issues and I haven't been sleeping very well. And it was Monday night. It was 2:30 in the morning. And I decided I'm going to cut my hair. So this very imperfect haircut is courtesy of the late night demons that keep me awake worrying in the dark. But this particular video, I want to send out to Mr. Alek Skarlotos. Mr. Skarlotos, I know that you served our nation, and I'm grateful for your service. You recently stood in Oregon's capital in Salem and talked about how pro-law enforcement you are. I would just like to ask you, how do you feel about the 140 plus law enforcement officers who were brutalized on January 6, 2021? We know law enforcement officer Brian Sicknick was murdered that day. We know in the aftermath of the brutal hand-to-hand combat that several other officers took their own lives. I'm guessing because they never thought in a million years, even if they'd done tours overseas, that they would be engaged in hand-to-hand combat with fellow Americans. So you talk about your support of law enforcement officers. Have you talked about Fanone, Dunn, many of the others from January 6th? Fanone, of course, was given a heart attack and almost had his own gun used against him. He had to beg for his life. Was that a great day for Americans, for the peaceful protest that you claim happened on January 6th? Where is your support of the 140 law enforcement officers who were brutalized on January 6th? Also, if you are supporting law enforcement officers, in theory, you should be supporting the law. And in your case, I don't see that. I see a man who supports a 34-time convicted felon, a man who was adjudicated as a sexual abuser, a man who is now covering up the Epstein files, who will do everything in his power to not release the files, who has called the entire Epstein scheme a hoax. Do you believe Jeffrey Epstein was involved in a hoax? Or do you believe the dozens of women who have come forward? So if you believe in law enforcement, theoretically, you should believe in the law. And the law of this country is the Constitution of the United States. I hope you choose to remember your oath to the Constitution.